target of 27,000. We've seen like a slight retracement of just about like 200 points, but we could be closing within the next few days. We're most likely going to be closing above retest of 27,000. We talk about the Dow. We talk about the Dow like since like late almost late June, right, when we got a nice support just about the 6 hour 100 EMA. We said that we're going to need to go back up and close the gap and see if we're going to be able to break above it. So next challenge for the Dow is like to close above 27,000 and try to make a new high. That's the most as of now, that's the most probable scenario. But we also got a bearish setup. As you can see, we got a three-way move pullback. This move could be a a nice three-way move pullback. Can it retest the top? Absolutely, because we can basically get this 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 and 5 wave to the upside, which could be like give us some sort of wedge. And if we get any bearish momentum around like a 27,000 to 29,000, we can basically come back down to like a 22 and so on. But as of now, the most important is that we're gonna have to wait within the next few days to see what kind of close we're gonna get above 27,000. Most importantly, the gap, we close the gap. So let's see what we got next after the after the next few trading session, at least, right? So now if you're new to the content, we got 22 watching. Make sure to hit the likes, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you want to talk about any alt, make sure to basically let me know in the chat room. Now let's take a look at the S&P 500 So SPX, we basically closing above resistance, right? So now it could be similar to you can see like the type of structure we got after we close the gap, just like the Dow. The Dow could be doing the same sort of bull flag right there and pump to the upside. Now we just have to basically close above a 3230 range, okay, 3235, and try to retest the top. Other than that, we could be anticipating another drop, okay? So most importantly, we at resistance right now, just about a 3230 range, and we got a support. You could follow the support level right there, right? 6 hour 100 EMA gonna be moving very fast regardless, or we can try to make a triangular formation. So we just have to wait within the next few days, see like if we're gonna be able to get a clean close above it and try to retest the top, right? Initially we anticipated a flat correction within this range, but we said sometimes flat correction you can get a flat correction, but sometimes you can get a bull flag, okay? If you get a bull flag, you just try to continue the uptrend. That's what we anticipated, right? So now we got the flat correction, we got the bull flag, and we retested the top. So let's see within the next trading session if we're going to be able to make a triangular formation, right? Come back down, pump back up before going to the upside, or we can just come back down and break the this trend line. So we just need to basically stay above the 6 hour 100 EMA over the next trading sessions, and then we're going to be still going to be looking bullish. All right, so I don't see sign of reversal. We could take a look at MACD, our MACD, right? MACD, you could argue, right, we're making a divergence, but I don't think it is a divergence yet, right? As you can see, we do not have a crossover yet, right? Bearish crossover. So this is actually very, very bullish, okay? Just because you can see like we're making a lower high doesn't mean, okay, we're gonna be it's going to be bearish, because you don't have a crossover yet. You just don't know how high, okay, this MACD going to go up, okay? It can go all the way up and retest the top, right? And this is very, very, very bullish. I said it back then when BTC, I think before the breakout for BTC, just about I think 8K, something like that, we had a similar situation where we were making a lower high, and then I was like, if the MACD going to be pushing to the upside, it is going to be very bullish. So do not count on this divergence. We do not have a divergence, okay? So breaking above this level gonna give MACD more juice to be pumping to the upside, and we could even be making a higher high on our MACD. All right, MACD could be making this move, even this move, okay, even like this, and retest the top right there, and price could break this level of a 33-34 area. So that's also another possible scenario. The takeaway is like, you know, the market is not that bearish, okay. Just about this area is not that bearish. So hey, what's up, Alonzo? Morning. Hey, what's up, MA663, MA63? We're going down. I mean, market going to be retracing, but we just have to take what we got, right? Whether I'm bullish or I'm bearish does not matter. We just analyze the market as it is, okay? What we're saying is all indicators, basically, they're not showing like a reversal, okay? Market is not going to go up forever. It's going to drop. Okay, it's going to drop at some point, but it has to give us a sign of reversal. It's just not like I'm bearish. Yes, I'm overall, I want market to drop, right? But it doesn't mean market will drop. That's what I'm telling you. Like, you just take what you got. You don't basically, my feeling about bearishness or bullishness does not matter. You should not basically trade based on how I feel. All right. I want the market to drop, absolutely, but the market is not basically showing some bearishness, all right? So you just got to keep that in mind. So it doesn't mean like tomorrow we're going to get like a 15% drop and then you're going to be like, oh, you were bullish yesterday. No, it's not that. What I'm saying is wait till you get a bearish sign to be bearish. We don't have any bearish signal as of now, okay? So let's take a look at our RSI. The good thing is like the dollar is double bottoming. That could be a sign of bearishness. So we just have to watch the dollar to see like if the dollar gonna break to the upside up to 98. Currently it is at 96. So that could create some bearishness over the next few days, but it is not guaranteed. All right. So come on. All right, why am I having 3 of them? Okay, so as you can see, RSI, we don't have any divergence so far. We just broke this level right there, and we don't have a U-turn yet. Okay, you cannot say like it's a divergence right there. You can't say that because this top was like the let's see, take a look at the top, was like the all-time high top, right? So, and we do not have a we don't have a basically a U-turn yet. You know, our side has to basically make a U-turn for you to say, oh, we got a divergence or something like that. Even if like we make a U-turn on the our side, it is not going to be a divergence. Okay, it is still going to be yes, it is going to be a divergence. I was basically looking at the all-time high, but we got to be able to make a U-turn at least in order to say we got a divergence on our side. So if we get a sell-off just about like down to like a 31.20, 31.15, we could start basically saying, hey, let's be cautious because we could be breaking lower, okay, at least for the short term. All right, now let's take a look at the Nasdaq. So Nasdaq, as you can see, we got a sell-off yesterday. Dropped all the way down to like a 10,350 range, and basically pump into the upside. Nice support just about this level of 6 hour 200 EMA. If we basically fall down, we can basically find a support just about 10,250, which is like a 6 hour basically 100 EMA. Previously was a nice support just like the Dow and SP 500. So let's see if we drop lower, we can find a support in a three-way move pullback. Okay, this three-way move pullback could definitely give us a beautiful support. And if like we want to find any bearishness, we're gonna have to basically retest the top and create a divergence. Our side gonna pump back up, but it's not gonna retest the top, and then we're gonna be calling for it a divergence. All right, so no divergence on the 6 hour MACD. Also price was making MACD was making a higher, high, price was making a high, so no divergence. So, but if we get this move, don't retest the top, but retest the price level again, the all-time high just about 11,000, we could create some bearishness. But as of now, it is just a pullback. So let's see within the next like few days if like we're going to be able to create any strong divergence or any bearish momentum. Yes. Yes, Link will dump. It doesn't mean like Link is not going to dump. It's just pump, right? So I called for many Link dump. Like when Link was $5, I called it to dump like down to $1.50 to $2.50. It did that exactly. Just because it pumped, it doesn't mean it is not going to retrace. So don't trade based on what I say. If you don't wanna, if you wanna basically long it, Link is beautiful right now, go ahead and long it. All right, so now let's take a look at Bitcoin. All right, so BTC actually still struggling, just about a 90 to 100 range. It is not struggling actually, okay, it is just bulls basically fighting against the bears to basically break this level of 90 to 100 range. If like they break 90 to 100 range, absolutely we're going to be looking for 99 to 10-1 resistance. I mean, we got multiple resistances. I just basically give you guys the most the highest resistance area, but we got multiple resistances like 97, right? It is a resistance. We also got another one just about like 10k. So but I'm just looking for this level of up to 10-1 area. But if we break it up, if like we get a breakout, we're gonna give you guys, I'm gonna give you guys an update. All right, but as of now, since like the directional move has been clear since like first week of June 1st, right, we started a downtrend, almost like 45 days of downtrend. Let's just focus on like this trend line, right, at least for the short term, and basically look for the mid 8k area for a possible support. If you don't like it, all right, you could look for lower numbers, which could be all the way down to 8k area. Why 8k area? 8k, if you take a look at the weekly time frame for BTC, all right, we got the 100 week we got the basically on the weekly basis, we got the 100 EMA on the weekly time frame just about like 77 to 78, right? So the average between the weekly 21 EMA and the weekly 100 EMA going to be roughly around like 8100. So let's just keep that in mind. If you want to do a swing high to swing low, also you can see just about swing high to swing low, you got 236, which is like this pink line. 236 going to be just about like 8200 range. So we got multiple supports right before like any capitulation. All right, unless like we got a bad news or anything like that, and then just recapitulate it. We're gonna capitulate unless we get a bad news and capitulate down, right? But other than that, we can't expect like the bulls who got to find like multiple support before breaking breaking 8k area. All right, the upside target, as I just said, on the high time frame, if you take a look at it on the 3-day chart, the 3-day chart has been very consistent, right? 21 EMA over the last basically 2 weeks. Since we dropped down here, I was like, we need to break this 21 EMA. We cannot just like keep playing with it, right? And most likely it is going to give us a strong support, and it is doing it is giving us a very strong support, at least for the short term, right? So you got a very strong resistance area, which is like just about this area. Okay, I talked about it over the last few days. So we just need to break above it, guys. 92, I would say like 9400 range. We already retested 94. So if like we get a clean close on a 3-day basis above like a 93 to 9400 range, we could definitely try to attack this area of a 9685 level, okay, based on closing basis. All right, in terms of fib retracement, also from swing high to swing low, you can see like 0.618 is right there. Okay, it's like just about like 97, 98.786 going to be 10K. So that's one of the reasons why I was saying like 99 also to 10-1 level could be a very strong resistance if the bulls try to go back up to 0.618 to 0.786. That's also another way of looking at it. All right, so at least for the short term, let's pay attention to the trend line, right, on the upside. But my personal bias, right, since like we've been dropping since like June 1st, right, you know, my personal bias is like we just pay attention to this move, okay, and look for this move. You also got another trend line right there. We just need to break it. If like we break like 9K area, we could be falling very fast. Okay, that is something that you just have to pay attention to if if you're bullish or if you're looking forward to short BTC below a 9K area. That could be a clean confirmation. If we if like we get clean volume, okay, that could be a clean confirmation. Hey man, hey, what's up, Memphis? Hey, Memphis, not Memphis. Yes, the 21, the weekly 21 EMA. As you can see, like let's just be cautious, guys. We've been just about this level. I keep saying it, right? We're gonna get a very big volume. No need to rush. We're gonna get a directional move, so no need to rush. Okay, I said it when BTC was. We got 40% pump, right? And you go back then, most analysts been saying, oh, we started a bull run, we above the weekly 21 EMA. All right, so we dump. Okay, so right there, okay, I was calling for a dump down to like a 70, just about like 72, 74, right? When BTC was like 10K area, we dump. Okay, BTC was above the weekly 21 EMA. Right there also, I was saying like we're gonna capitulate down. We capitulated down when most analysts were saying like, we're going to the moon and BTC is in a bull market. Once again, I don't want to hear that. Okay, that is just, you got so much to pay attention to, not just the weekly 21 EMA. All right, so I showed you not in terms of moving averages, right, but in terms of Elliott wave, right? We're looking for a WXY correction on a macro scale. We're looking for this move. We got W, we got X, and we're looking for the Y correction. Okay, within this Y correction also we got another WXY correction. This area we got also another, we got this W, X, and Y correction. If you want to be very technical, you can call it another WXY correction also. You got W, X, Y, X, Z correction. Okay, if you want to be very technical, but just to keep it very simple, right, we're just gonna call it a WXY. You got this W, X, and Y. Okay, that should cut it, right? All right, so we're looking for this WXY correction. Do not worry about like whether BTC is gonna go down to $1 or like 1,000, whatever. So it is just a directional move. I'm not worried about like I'm not worried about like the exact number, because no one can catch the exact number. You can just give direction. Let's say you say 3 to 2K. Okay, it can be like 2,500. It can even be like 4K. You just don't know. But the directional move, that's the most important. Just like we said back then, right, when BTC was right there. You can go back and check all my videos when back in March. That's what I was saying. Okay, I was like, we're gonna drop down to 42 to a 55 area. Okay, did we drop? Yes. Okay, well, I was saying at the same time I was saying Link was $5. I was like, do not buy Link right now. Link gonna drop down to like $1.50. It did that exactly. So what's the problem with you? All right, so I don't want to hear that Link is $8. I don't care if Link goes to $100, man. We are 11 weeks above the weekly 21 EMA. So how many weeks we stay above it back in May? Okay, last year, 2, 4, 6, 8, what? 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 weeks. We stayed 20 weeks right there. And I was still calling for a drop. You just saying 11 weeks. You still got another, let's say 9 weeks, right? to stay above it, just to match the previous pump right there. Okay, so don't fall for that, man. Don't fall for that. Same thing about backed right there, like late September last year. If you go back and watch any analyst, they've been saying backed gonna pump BTC to like what, to 30k, and we basically still trading. We can even trade like more than 5% above like the back opening price. Okay, backed open like I think 10.2, the highest we basically pumped since backed been initiated, right, was like what, 2 to 3%. Okay, it's been over like 11 months. So let's see. Okay, almost not 11, 10 months, right? 10 months. Okay, September. So July, August, September, 10 months, right? So let's see. The previous bull run on BLX, yeah, but the previous bull run, I don't think it's comparable. You cannot, I don't think we can compare the previous bull run to the current one. Okay, so the previous bull run, we pump above it right there, right, just by the like December 2015, right, and we basically, you know, been hugging it all the way up. Okay, all the way, never break below it. Right now, you know, right there we pump above it. You know, we've been saying, oh, that's a bull run, blah blah blah, bang bang. Okay, now we just pumping above it. So now let's stay above it. Let's see if like we can basically stay above it over the next few weeks. Volume gonna tell us a lot, right? As I keep saying, we're gonna get a very big volume. Okay, I said it right there. If you go back, watch any of my videos, right, back in basically April, not April but March, right, I was like, we're gonna get a very big volume. Okay, very big volume. So we're gonna get another very big volume. This is gonna dictate, okay, it doesn't matter if it is red or green, right, it's gonna dictate the direction. Okay, the volume we're gonna get right there going to dictate which way we're gonna go. Okay, if it is green, we absolutely probably going to be in the bull market. If it is red, we're probably going to be going lower as expected. Okay, so but let's see. All right, my personal bias is like we're going to drop lower, but my personal bias doesn't matter. Okay, what the market going to do, that's the most important. You see what I'm saying? Let's just keep that in mind. So let's take a look at it right there on Coinbase. As you can see right there, okay, we're going to get a very big volume to basically break this trend line very soon, guys. Very soon. Could be this week, next week, or before August, something like that. Okay, so but not till next year. We're not going to be doing this for the next few months. We're going to get this volume, guys, so be ready. Okay, be ready. And if like we break to the upside, you don't have to do anything. You just follow the trend. If we break to the downside, you just continue the you just basically follow the trend. That's all. That's the most important, guys. Just follow the trend. If we break this 10.5, we can go to the moon, right, with you know, within the next few weeks or so on. Hey, what's up, Lady Doom boys? Yeah. So let's see. Now let's take a look at it. It is slightly dropping. So let's take a look at it on the lower degree on Coinbase. Hourly basically showing a strong support. I'm not like I'm shorting, but still, okay. The bulls are pretty much very strong, guys. We can still get this move. All right, we can get this move again. So this level of 9200 range, it is very annoying, and if you're not patient enough, you most likely going to get stopped out all the time. All right, So as you can see, this level, okay, I was just drawing it randomly, but you can see we still, even if like we go back up to 92.50, 93, we're still going to be within the same range. Okay, if you just want to play this triangle right here, you could look for a possible this move, right? You could just look for this move, a very easy target like a 88. That's it. You know, 88, it is still within the triangle, right, which is like previous low right there of you know, 88.21. It is still within the same triangle. Okay, at the same time, you also got another channel right there. We got to be able to break 99K, guys. This level, we got to be able to break it. Okay, we have to break this level in order to see any further. So it is pretty critical. Doesn't matter if you're bullish or if I'm bullish or bearish. We just have to follow what the chart is doing, and we go by that. All right. So, hey, what's up, J-Mart? Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Thanks a lot, Will Brown. Thanks a lot. Aware, health aware. So now let's take a look at Ethereum, guys. So before we take a look at Ethereum, let's take a look at BLZ. Okay, if you follow our alt review last time, right? I think a couple of days ago we had a 3 hours alt review. We review all the alt on Binance. Okay, so all the alt on Binance, and I have not changed anything about BLZ. Okay, so you can take a look at it. You can go back and watch it. BLZ analysis, right? Beautiful analysis. Hit target on the dot. Still got plenty of more juice to go. Okay, still. Okay, I told you one thing you have to remember. This is a free basically price update, right? Pay attention to your June prices. I've been saying it. Okay, BLZ set up $300 rank, 300 sats rank. Now it is at 660. Okay, so 650 was target one. We most likely going to hit like a 800 to 900 area within the next few days. All right, unless like something crazy happen, right, we can dump. But as of now, based on our 3-day analysis, right, 3-day chart, no sign of divergence. And when I was talking about BLZ this week, okay, it was like 400, okay, something like that. And I was like, it looks so beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Same thing with request. If you basically guys been following our request also. Why this sucker is loading like this? Let's take a look at request. Okay, as you can see, request, if you are basically in our premium group, you know, we talk about request. It's like one of our top hold for the quarter. It is actually breaking out. It most likely going to retest 600. Okay, but even if it comes back down, if you enter anywhere around like a 150 to 200 range, you still can hold it all the way up to like a 600 to 700 range. Still looking very, very juicy. Okay, so still looking very, very juicy. Another coin I also wanted to talk about, it is ARC. I talked about ARC last February. It pumped like when it was like 1600, 1700, right? That's when I talk about ARC. BTC still holding very strong, right? It just need to break 33. Okay, if like we can break 3300, 3300 range, it could be a very beautiful pump within the next few weeks. The only downside about ARC, even though we're making high highs, right, is like, you know, if we drop down, it could be a very, very severe drop, all the way a 40% drop. That's the only downside. But if you're looking to hold it like for, let's say, 3 to 6 months, it might not even take that long. But I'm just exaggerating, right? We got like multiple resistances up to like 8,000, and current price is only like 3,000. Okay, not even 3,000, 3,200. Like a close above 33 could be BLZ. Okay, could be BLZing. All right, so keep that in mind. I remember BLZ when it pumped like to 400, right, dropped down to like a 290. I was like, man, okay, but it was looking beautiful because it was basically getting a support from 3-day 21 EMA also. So let's take a look at BLZ again. blue BLZ. Okay, it dropped down, right? Came back down to the 3-day 21 EMA, which was like 260, and then give us this nice, just like ARC. You go back and check ARC, right? Let me just give you not just ARC, but most of the crypto right now. If you follow any crypto, pay attention to your 3-day 100 EMA. It doesn't matter which one you followed, okay? It doesn't matter which one you're following right now. Not ARC USD. Okay. Okay, this one was our initial target back in February when ARC was like 1700 at the very bottom. I remember exactly, like last week of January, I was like, ARC looking very juicy, looking for like was like 1500 was looking for like 100% move. It gave us that move exactly. So now you take a look at ARC and you take a look at BLZ, same exact setup. All we need to do, okay, is break this red line, just like BLZ. Okay, just break this red line and it could be CR. Could be CR. Going to the moon. Okay, all right, so let's move on. Okay, let's take a look at Twitter hack. Okay, so let's take a look at AE. Was watching it carefully over the last few weeks, just didn't want to give it too much attention, but it seems like it is maturing. So AE BTC seems like it is maturing a little bit. All right, let's take a look at it. All right, as you can see, AE also looking very beautiful. It doesn't have the same structure as the rest of the crypto, right? Because as you can see, like most crypto right now, they're getting resistance just about the daily 3-day 100 EMA, but it is basically getting a nice support from a 3-day 21 EMA. So, but still, the concept is the same, double top. If like we break it, we could be looking for like a 2500 to basically 2800 range. So within the next few few days and so on, we could create a parallel channel like this. Could face like a small resistance, just about like 2000 before going up. However, if we do not break out, we can come back down. That's the only downside. We can come back down, make a higher high low right there, just about like 11,000 to 1100 to 800 range before continuing the uptrend. The goal is like basically start accumulating it, right? Not financial advice, right? But you can start like looking for accumulation within the next few days. It looks very, very, very juicy. Could be very boring like QDOM before the breakout, but it is very, very juicy. Okay, let's take a look at ALGO. ALGO looking very juicy. I talk about ALGO both in our public and premium group, right? As you can see, ALGO and QDOM, they got the same timing. Beautiful beautiful bull flag right there. So it is going to retest like 33 to 3500 range. So if you're in our basically public Telegram group, I sent an ALGO setup when ALGO was like 2500, was like a few weeks back right there. I was anticipating it to break the 21 EMA, right? even though it was like below the 21 EMA, I was just trying to front run it, trying to just about like 2500, right? It dipped down, okay? It dipped down 10-15%, but as you can see, it managed to break above it now cleanly. No more resistance all the way up to almost 33 to 3500. After that, we could see like a, you know, a sideways correction, a nice 10% drop before continuing the uptrend, if you know, we get enough volume. So CZ got hacked. Oh, that's not good. He probably gonna dump BTC then. So let's go to the now let's take a look at Ethereum. Okay, it is going back above on Binance. It is going back above 91.95. So this level of BTC, I mean, level of 92 is very, very crucial, guys. Very crucial. So Ethereum still holding very strong. Volume is decreasing, price is decreasing. I just don't like that. But on 3 days, let's see. Okay, it is still very, very corrective, guys. Very corrective. You got this move down, you got the move up, move down, move up. We're anticipating this move down. Okay, that's what I'm expecting, at least for the short term. Volume is decreasing, price is decreasing, so the bulls could, you know, steal the show at any given time right now and try to give us another retest of 250 and so on. But the main thing is, like, you know, the directional move. Even if like we do this, the directional move could be that you know, could be moving to the downside. Bulls need to basically break this area of 248 to 252, you know, on a 3-day basis. If like we get a close above it, we could be saying goodbye, and we could be looking for like all the way up to 275. So let's just keep that in mind. Even though the directional move is down, right, I'm looking for this move down. However, okay, this move could just be a 3-way move, and then we're gonna get this move to the upside. I'm pretty aware of it, but I'm just favoring the resistance, right? And then I'll be looking for a move to the downside. The only thing I'm worried about, like for Ethereum right now, is like this low volume. That's the only thing I'm worried about. So, but everything else looks good. No, I was just joking. I don't think they can drop the tweet. That doesn't have anything to do with crypto. Now let's take a look at King XRP next. XRP BTC managed to basically jump above weekly 21 EMA on Poloniex, at least, right? Which is pretty good, but we got to be able to stay above it. If not, we still, you know, we still got a chance to basically retest 1000. But you know, like I said, guys, I know XRP been doing horrible over the last few weeks and so on, but you know, don't be too bearish. Yes, you know, I'm anticipating lower numbers, right? For XRP, I'm anticipating lower numbers, but don't be too bearish. It is good to start accumulating. Don't wait for all the way down. Even if you accumulate every week, you buy a little bit. I'm not telling you what to do, okay? If you want to accumulate a little bit, okay, every week, buy, because you don't know if like we're gonna drop all the way down again. All right, target is just directional. I've been saying like we're gonna drop down to 2000, and I was like, you know, if we break 2000, we're gonna retest like 1,000, but it could just be a quick wick, just like the one we got right now at 1,300, right, and pump back up. So to me, best thing to do is like start accumulating every week. Even if you buy at the same price, you know, even if you drop 15%, it pump 30%, you're still buying. Because, you know, all-time high is like almost 23,000. all right, it's like 10x from current price, over 10x. So you're buying like after it is, you know, it is like over 90% down. I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know, right? XRP is like 94% down, something like that. Okay, it is 90% down versus BTC. Okay, versus the dollar, it is over 90% because BTC is like below 50%. So you would be saying like over 94 to 95% down from all-time high. Yeah, you got to give it a shot. Okay, give it a shot, accumulate every week, right? So let's take a look at XRP USD. XRP USD now above 3-day 21 EMA. That wasn't a weekly, that was like a 3-day 21 EMA. The weekly, we're not above it, slightly above, slightly below it. Okay, but XRP USD just got rejected just by the weekly 21 EMA. So you know, we got to be able to close above it. If not, it could basically keep dropping and we're going to be accumulating. Okay, accumulating every single week. Just buy some and send it to the ledger. So because the move could be very aggressive. Okay, could be very just like Link, could be very aggressive. Now let's talk about Link. Hey, what's up, funds? Let's talk about Link. So Link BTC, as you can see, it tried to double top, but it doesn't have any divergence so far, right? Depending which time frame you're looking at, which indicator you're looking at also. If you're looking at your MACD, we're still looking great, all right, at least on the higher time frame, 6 hour, all right, we're looking great, 6 hour and above, looking great, 12 hour, 8 hours, they're all looking great. Even 4 hour is looking great. So the only divergence we got is like on our basically RSI, right? We got divergence on MACD, no divergence. So it would be better if like we get a divergence on both of them. But if you basically switch to a lower time frame on hourly, you got clean divergence. So which is like not a big deal. Okay, if you're bullish, it shouldn't be a big deal. You got multiple support level to pay attention to. You got 1 hour 100 EMA currently at 77.5. So even if you drop down to $7, it is going to be temporary support. You got $6 also temporary support. So we don't have any strong sign of reversal so far. The only sign of reversal we had was like this big volume, which was a great short opportunity if you've been, you know, if you shorted after you saw like this big spike in volume and, you know, the bulls basically ignoring it and pumping the price. You could have shorted right there anywhere around like $8 and basically get a nice 10%, you know, dump right there. So but right now we don't have any sign of reversal. You want to wait at least for a strong selling pressure, just like the one we had right there, and then you could be looking for a short. Or, you know, if you don't want to short now, you want to wait to start buying the dip, $7, $6. You're at least gonna get another pump after that if it gives you another chance. All right, so but as of now, it is looking very strong. Give it a few more days to start looking weak or something like that. All right, but I'm not gonna buy Link at $8.05. I mean $8.50. Okay, so Link BTC above like above 90,000, almost like 90, almost 95,000 peaked, right? 96,000. So let's see, we broke this wedge, pump it to the upside, No sign of reversal so far. The only sign of reversal we had was like this one, just about like 70,000. It broke it, so it broke 70,000. Now pumping above. Let's see. That's still parallel. Doesn't matter how you draw it. Link is just give us a breakout. So we're gonna have to wait for a sign of reversal. And if we break down BTC, we're anticipating BTC to break down, we're gonna get a nice support just about 15,000. Okay, I don't trade like USD, only BTC and Ethereum. I tend to trade versus versus a dollar, but the rest I like to take a look at the versus the BTC, okay, value. So if BTC pumped, right, and Link dropped down to 15,000 and BTC pumped to 20,000, Link might not be even like at a at a dollar. It might be like $3, something like that. Okay, so the dollar value sometimes it depends on BTC. All right, so Link can drop all the way down, okay, all the way down to 15,000, right? However, if BTC pumped to 20K, the price of Link going to be $3 instead of $1. So you got to keep that in mind. So my dollar value is just to estimate in terms of anticipate it like in terms of charting, saying like we're going to drop to $1, right? So AGI is still looking good, double tapping just about this level of the trend line, still looking to break it. We talked about it like over the last few days when AGI was like 160, 180. It is now above 200. Just need to break 250, 260, and it could be saying goodbye. Aeon, similarly, Aeon looks very, very beautiful. I like Aeon, okay, looking very, very good. Just need to break 1400 to 1500 area. It could be saying goodbye. Also upside target similarly, okay, to most crypto June prices, okay, we'll take, okay, and all that good stuff. All right, Algo, I already mentioned about Algo a couple minutes ago, looking very juicy right now, just about 3100. No sign of reversal. Very, very juicy, man. Very juicy, very juicy. Could give us another 10 to 15% move, just about 10% move to hit like a 3-day 100 EMA. Okay, just like QDOM. I talked about QDOM a few weeks back right there. APPC looking not so great, right? So far, still been moving sideways. So wouldn't be surprised even if we get this dump right there, just like Algo, right, to shake the wick. Basically check out the wick hands and then basically pump like this. Okay, but it is accumulative APPC. So sometimes most of the most dangerous part of this alt, sometimes they can get delisted just like ARN, right? So be cautious sometime. All right, ARC, we already talked about ARC. BCPT still looking like APPC, as you can see, and also looking like AGI. Same setup, right? Same setup. So you can take a look at the AGI, RSI, MACD, trend line, okay, and 3-day 21 EMA. You move on to APPC, almost similar, okay, very similar. That BCPT actually, BCPT pretty much similar to AGI, very similar, just like Algo and QDOM, how similar they are. So very similar, okay, very similar. So BitShare still holding very strong. Beautiful double bottom. Okay, three-way move. Not volume is low, so you know, I'm being very optimistic about BitShare. As you know, price decreasing, volume decreasing. You could say price is moving sideways, volume is also decreasing. That's just accumulation. All right. So see Cyber Miles, similarly beautiful. Okay, beautiful wedge. Okay, just like BLZ. All right, beautiful wedge. Okay, just like request also beautiful. It doesn't matter even if like we drop back down, right? Retest like a 92. Hopefully it's not going to drop back down to like a 65 and so on. It could just delay the process, right? But it is still bullish. Okay, we gotta go attack the $200 sats range and look for further move to the upside. All right, that's the best time to be accumulating. Not saying we're in out season, but at least for the short term we can basically go with the momentum, right? So Civic still holding very strong, pretty much similar to the rest of the crypto. Double top, right? No, not double top. Let's take a look at it. Remove all this good stuff. It's not you. Right, so clean now, clean double top. Just need to break roughly 350. Okay, if we can break 350, we should be okay. Gross altcoin struggling very bad. Okay, very bad. Got a nice dump, so I'm worried like about gross altcoin dropping and retested, but we just need to break you know, 2700 to start being bullish, and we can look for like a 6000 and so on. But let's break as you can see, like a 3-day 100 EMA is a beautiful resistance right there. Okay, you be like, oh, we're gonna break it. We did not break it. Just like BLZ broke it at a right around 400 sats, came down to like almost 260. Okay, that was a big drop. All right, so same thing, similar to gross altcoin, right? GRS. So let's see if we can basically double top. All right, if we double top, break above it, it could be saying goodbye. Genesis Vision similarly, okay, coming back down, right? 1100, nice support. Okay, now it is still above 1160. We can definitely go and attack like a 1800 range, right? Need to break 1800 and it could move very fast, right? IOTX, okay, IOTX, not IOTA, but let's do this. Okay, IOTX, breakout time. It's about to be breakout time, guys. Pay attention to it. Broke 3-day 21 EMA momentum. Okay, now we just did that exactly, so we about to look for the momentum move. So don't be surprised if you see like this sucker pump like 60% or 100% within the next few days. All right, that's a 3-day chart. That's what I'm saying. When I was just showing you like the double top on ARC, right there, you can see double top, managed to break it. Even if we get a nice fake out to retest it, it is still bullish. Okay, bullish. So 125 to 150 area, it's not a secret, guys. June prices, 99% of the alt, they got sideways correction back in June 20, May 13th, right, to late June 2019. We had a nice breakout. Okay, that's how I remember June, May-June prices. Loom network, Loom also looking very juicy, guys. Looking very juicy, guys. So Loom, AGI, APPC, similar setup, guys. You don't need to hold all of them at the same time because they got the same chart. They might just get different time frame, breakout pattern. But what I mean breakout pattern, they might break out at different time, but it's the same chart. Loom network, Loom, I think it's Loom network. Okay, Loom, APPC, AGI, I think another one also. I don't think it's Nexus. So, but they got the same chart. So looking very juicy, guys. And I said it too. I think like this level of 300 average is very very conservative, very conservative. Take a look at the June prices, guys, right there, 1,000 sats. That's a 5x move we're anticipating from Loom over the next few weeks. LRC, beautiful pump above. You see how the type of double tap we got, just about a 100 EMA, clean double tap, okay? But it was like March and May. That's how we double tap. Most alt right now, they double tapping like in 2 weeks. This one double tap like in like what, March 10th, May 10th, almost 2 months, right? So so the move gotta be very strong, just like BLZ. Okay, BLZ is a standard right now. June prices, we broke it. You can see right there, broke it, came back and retested. We talked about looping previously, okay? Look for it to come back down to retest it. It did that exactly. Went all the way up to like April 1st prices. You guys know what happened back in April 1st, right? So I ain't gotta tell you. So if like we break this level of June, next level of target going to be April prices. Okay, you don't have to look for, I don't think we have to look for a specific price target. It doesn't matter which altar you're looking at. June, okay? After June, look for April. Backward, okay? Last year. Nexus, I give it to the premium, also looking very juicy. So let's see. Okay, it is dropping down to like 21. It is okay. It is still in accumulation mode, right? So hopefully it's not going to get delisted. All right, so but it looks great. It looks great. OAX looks very good. I talked about it previously. Okay, rejected, coming back down. Let's break 800, right? And it could be CR. Okay, OAX could be CR. May, June 2019, same setup. Ontology, looking very juicy. Also, we talked about ontology in our premium, getting right there 5,000 to 6,000. Right now it pumped all the way up to like 8,800, right? 8,500. We can pump all the way up to even like a 16, let's see, 32,000, 34,000, but that's too soon. Okay, let's just focus on 12,000 to a 15,000 area after that. OST, similarly, beautiful setup, double tapping. Okay, so very conservative. Okay, we can get a nice pop to the upside for OST BTC. POA, I'm still bullish on POA. Beautiful setup, broke the trend line. So let's see. I was anticipating like if it drops back down to 129, it is okay. That's what I was saying, and we can still anticipate a move to like a 228 to basically 300 range, up to 300, right? Which is like June. So just gotta be patient. QKC, beautiful setup also. QKC and QC, let's see. QKC, beautiful setup. The bottom was like 23, just like LEDN, 29, just like LEND, okay, land. So, but land pump like from 29 to almost like 2,000, something like that, almost 100x. So pay attention to QKC, all right, 73 would be comfortable, could be very comfortable above like 100, all right, could be very comfortable above 100. Raven still struggling, right? I was doing some research on Raven, right? It seemed like they got hacked, so that's why I'm being cautious with it now. But it is still it broke the trend line, coming back to retest it. So let's see. This level up is very accumulative unless they get delisted. That's the downside, right now. You get hacked, you might might get delisted. Skycoin, I talk about it, beautiful setup, triple, quadruple, triple, double bottom. All right, so accumulation right there. Not sure if like we're gonna it is gonna break out with the rest of the crypto as of now, or if it wants to wait till October, September breakout time frame. Syscoin moving very slow, not even yet at 100-day 100 EMA on 3-day 390. Still moving sideways, very accumulative. So most people are thinking like they missed the alt pump. but you know, most of these alt are gonna pump. They just have to basically wait for the next season. So Walton still Walton broke basically 450, 480, now coming back to retest it, which is pretty good. It can even come, or even it can even like a retest 400. It's not going to be a big deal. All right, if it drops another 10%, it is going to be okay. It is still part of the structure. The only downside about Walton, you know, it hasn't been moving sideways long enough since like March, right? We made a new low March, May. So if it does this, it is okay. It is a longer term hold, and we could look for this move. But as of now, let's see if we're gonna get a retest of 400. It is gonna be okay, right? It is gonna be a okay move for the bulls to reaccumulate. All right, guys. I think I talked about all the coins I wanted to talk about. I didn't talk about ADA. Let's add ADA. It's almost an hour of live stream, so J-Mart, can you check silver? I didn't see your question. ADA BTC. So ADA is still looking good. If you guys watch my previous analysis, was like right there when ADA was like first week of, was like June 5th, right? I think, right? I gave you guys a you know, total alt review, and I was like, look for 700. We dropped 700 to 750. We dumped all the way down to retest this level. And if you've been following me long enough, just like I'm talking about most of these alt, you guys gonna be buying after it start pumping. All right, so ADA, if you position yourself like from October, okay, I started positioning myself October right there. Okay, as I said exactly, ADA accumulate 400, okay, to 480, very tight range. Okay, when ADA was 500, most people will, you know, start taking profit and all of that good stuff. I was like, man, just accumulate. Don't you don't want to buy at 450 to sell at 500. Yes, it is 10%, but if you wait long enough, you know, ADA target was you know, almost like 1150. Okay, 1150 target. We hit 1150 target. Now we even pumping. I upgraded it up to like 1871. So let's see. Okay, 1871. So let's see if like we're gonna hit that target. But the most important target for ADA when it was 400 was like 1150. Why 1150, guys? Why 1150? Take a look at it. June prices, guys. So next level to pay attention to, April 1st prices. First week of April. It doesn't have to be April 1st. First week of April 2019 prices, when BC started to break out from like a 4K to up to 14K. That's when alt started dumping, right? So that's the next level. But right now, it's not time to be buying. It's time to be holding and let the, you know, people FOMO. If you did not buy like at 400, 500, I'm not saying to buy or sell, but what I'm saying is it is not time to be FOMOing unless you're buying for the long term. But if you're just buying for, let's see 1700 for a 20% move, you can get you can accumulate multiple alt, right at the bottom below 100, you know, below this 100 EMA, below, you know, and looking for a 100% move instead of a 20% move, right? Because you're not even sure, like I'm not even sure if like we're gonna retest it, but I'm just, you know, I would just huddle until you get a sign of reversal. But as of now, we don't have any on 3-day. Let's take a look at daily. Daily still looking okay. As you can see, no divergence, right? On MACD. RSI is still looking great. No divergence so far. Let's take a look at 12 hour. 12 hour, we got a slight divergence, right? As of now, right? We got this one. So we're starting to get a divergence on 12 hour, right? So a retest of just about 1150, even down to like 1050, it is going to be okay. All right, so that's why I'm saying it's not time to be jumping in. I'm not saying it cannot break it. Yes, it can break this and keep going, because we might already got a three-way move pullback on the lower degree. Yep, 6 hour 21 EMA. This could be considered the ABC correction, and we could be going to the moon afterward. That's why I'm saying it's not time to be jumping in. It's time to be telling grandma and grandpa to buy ADA so you can sell it, right? So that's what they do, right? Most people in YouTube, that's what they do. You know, when a coin pump, they say, hey, we're going to the moon, come on and buy it. So you know, the coin keep pumping and they're dumping it, right? So, but me, I don't tell you to buy it when it's 300% up. I'm gonna tell you to buy it when it's like 90% down. Okay, told you to buy it right there, not now. Right there, right there. Okay, right there. So BTC is back up to 9200. Look at BTC, man. That don't want to drop. So that's the hourly time frame. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was just trying to show you guys. This sucker can do this, right? You got this resistance line. All you need to do is just do a swing high to swing low, right? And then 1.27, 1.41, 1.27 going to be like 93.33, 1.41 going to be 93.60. So just watch out, okay? Even though I'm shorting right there, we just have to watch out, okay? 1 hour 100 EMA been giving us a very tough time right there, okay? A very tough time to break it right there, as you can see, and very tough time to break it reversely right there. So I'm just staying, you know, staying tight and see what BSC wants to do. That's a 4 hour time frame. Being actually the 4 hour candle just started. It kind of like it is too big too soon. So let's see. Okay, I wouldn't be too bullish. Okay, that's the 30 minutes. That's the 30 minutes chart. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay, we just started a new 30 minutes. As you can see, too bullish too soon. All right. So, all right, guys. I'm just gonna call it a day. If you guys don't have any coins to talk about, we're just gonna call it a day. I'm gonna be going live tomorrow, and CCJ looking great. As you can see, this pattern is very beautiful. It is a beautiful pattern to pay attention to. You know, a push to the upside, drop down, push back up, drop down and make a, you know, high low and then pump. That's CCJ. Okay, it's a uranium stock. So all right, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. Be safe out there. Market going to be very volatile within the next few days or so on. All right, so all right, thanks a lot for watching.